what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Match, man, for Paul Match TV. Hit up Paul Match TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello everybody. It's Paul Mash TV time once again. We're glad that you could join us. And we have a great episode lined up for you in just a moment. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you haven't already. And you're going to be notified for all of our interviews whenever they become available. And feel free to check out the comment links because we're going to have caps and t-shirts on sale for you. And you can leave a comment yourself, and we'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/PaulMatchTV. Feel free to like the page and inbox us, comment the things you see there, and we'd love to hear from you there as well. And if you'd like to email us, it's paulmatchtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And we'd love to hear from you, whether you're a fan or if you're a band or solo artist want to be on the show. And we have an official web address as well. And all that will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show. And some sad news, we have got fired from Roku, so we're not on it anymore, unfortunately. But we had a good run, and hopefully better things will come our way, so we'll keep you posted on that. In just a moment, we're going to have Kay Cook-Abbott from East Anglia, England. And I think you're really going to like this lady, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But here's a quick word from ClickChan. Don't go away.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Well, hello everybody, it's time for interview time, and with us from East Anglia, England, we have Kay Cook-Abbott. Thanks for joining us, Kay.
You're welcome, thank you.
So why don't we start about you yourself? I mean, how did you become an artist? I mean, have you always wanted to be an artist? Everybody has their own story. Let's hear your story.
Yeah, well, basically, you could say I was born into music. My father was a professional musician at the time I was born. And so I was brought up around music all the time. And he kind of moved over from sort of doing 50s and 60s, obviously, because that was back in the 50s and 60s, and moved into country. And so he was always playing records all day, actually. As well as playing his own instruments. So I was listening to it all the time, and I just loved it. And from a very early age, that was all I wanted to do. Joined my first band when I was 18, and that was it. Yeah, lots of ums.
Okay, well, that is a good story, Kay. And I've listened to your stuff. You are pretty good at what you do, so
Thank you.
I want to let you know that. Why don't you tell us about some of the mainstream influences that encourage you in your songwriting? I'm sure you have a few out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, as I say, going back to when, listening to the music that my dad would play, and one of the very first artists that I recall that really caught my attention was Emmylou Harris. And Rodney Crowell, and obviously the Hot Band. I just loved them. That then gradually sort of worked on to artists like Terry Clark. Love Terry Clark. And even today, I mean, they're still the ones that inspire me the most. But today, I'm very much listening to artists like, of all people, Billy Currington. I mean, because he goes from one thing to another. I just find it's fantastic. Yeah. Anything that makes me want to sing, that's what I love.
Okay. Emmylou Harris, I hadn't thought about that name in a long time, but yeah, she is a legend for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
Um,
those others you mentioned too, like Billy Currington. It's been a while since I heard his name too, but I can definitely tell that that those are very good influences on your end, because a lot of them are really good at what they do. So tell everybody where we could find your music. I mean, I'm sure it's all streaming, but if you have physical copies, you can let us know that. But just let us know. We would love to hear that.
Yeah, well, I don't have physical copies because obviously the time we live in now, not many people are actually buying CDs. Everything is all streaming and downloading, which is great, because we want to hear something, we can now get it now. We haven't got to wait to go shopping. And I personally, that's what I would do: go straight online, download. So my music is available on all the major streaming sites and download sites, such as Apple Music, Amazon, etc., etc. There are so many, and of course there's so many different ones in different countries. The ones that I'm more familiar with are the ones in my own country. So, but it's all out there. You search my name and you can't miss it.
Okay. So I'm sure Kay Cook-Abbott here would appreciate if you downloaded her music on all those streaming sites. I know she would love that. And so why don't you tell us about this video that we're getting ready to watch from you in just a minute or two here. We'd love to hear about it, and maybe you could tell us the story behind it, if there is a story behind it.
Oh, there most definitely is a story. For me, this is a great story. I've been working with a songwriter from New Zealand for about the past year. And all of a sudden, literally, this is a matter of weeks ago, a songwriter from Nashville approached me and said, I've got these songs and I wonder if you'd be interested in having a listen, and offered them to me. And this was one of those tracks. The song is Jim Collier. I don't know whether he's very well known out there, but I just heard them and they just blew me away, and couldn't wait to get going on them. So yeah, there's quite a few of his songs that have now been recorded, and we're in the process of releasing them, so they will all be out shortly. This one, as I say, it's not out on release as of yet, but it is already making the rounds on the radio stations. And in fact, I found out this morning it's actually just reached number 18 with one radio station, which is great. Reached number 18 after a week, so very happy with that. So hopefully within a few more weeks there will be something out with all these on, which is going to be, for me, it's going to be amazing.
Okay. And what's the title of the song?
The song is called Feel So Country, which again, that was for me, again, being English, it was just like, that is me. It was like these lyrics could have been written for me. So again, I had to grab it.
Okay. Well, that I have heard some of that song, as I said earlier. It's a great song, and I know everybody's out there is looking forward to hearing it. And we'll get to that in just a second. But I think that's all the time we have for right now, Kay Cook-Abbott. And we want to thank you for being on the show. Maybe you have something new to plug in the future. Maybe you can be back on for a second time. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay, and here's Feel So Country by Kay Cook-Abbott right here on Paul Nash TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I eat supper every night at the Cracker Barrel. When I step out, I dress in Western apparel. An English girl that likes the 4th of July. I feel so country, I could die. I know every song Shania ever sang, and I can't resist the good old country twang. I wave my flag every 4th of July, but I feel so country, I could die. Looking for a man who's looking for a girl who knows just how she feels. Looking for a man who's looking for a girl who's looking for for a man who's looking for a girl, who's looking for something real. Grew up on a farm and I learned how to hoe and plow. Well, come on, city boy, let me show you how. When I love a man, I never say goodbye. 'Cause I feel so country, I could die. 'Cause I feel so country,